What's going on, guys? It's your boy Ricky Ricardo from Pretty Slick Rick TV. And yeah, apparently Ambush is subscribe, guys, subscribe. So apparently Ambush is in jail. He is in prison because of what he did. Allegedly, it's not even allegedly, really, because of what he did to Kidavelly. And that, so we don't know what he used. You know, there's many people saying that he used this or he used that, but either way, Kidavelly was definitely in distress. He definitely got hit with something blunt. He was bleeding like crazy. He was scared. Literally, he looked like he was running for his life. He went into like a bar or a pub or something to take refuge, and Ambush was filming. You could clearly hear his voice. It definitely wasn't AI. Do you know what I mean? Kidavelly was definitely distressed. He looked a bit disorientated, and he wasn't even talking. And you know, you hear "Look at you now," and "Bouncer can't save you." You know, and this is based on something that Kidavelly said. Kidavelly, you know, called him some names. You know, there's these claims that, well, Ambush basically inappropriately, you know, touched another artist and apologized for it. Do you know what I mean? And you know, that's definitely not acceptable. You know what I mean? Especially in a public setting, a public place. And you know, so yeah, Kidavelly was talking about this stuff, talking about his artistry and stuff like that. And Ambush wasn't happy. So literally on site, Ambush did something immediately. But the problem is that Ambush filmed it. Ambush filmed it for evidence. He snitched on himself, and I don't understand with this generation of self-snitching. You know, if you're gonna do criminality, if you're going to do crimes, do you know what I mean? Attacking someone is definitely a crime. If you're gonna do these things, why are we filming it? Clout. And it's like, you know, when people go to a restaurant and then they take pictures, and it's like, oh, it didn't happen. It didn't happen unless I take a selfie. Do you know what I mean? But we're doing this for crimes as well. Because, you know, the thing is, Ambush online, if we're talking about online settings, Ambush has been taking L's, you know. Everyone's talking about him, you know. He's trying to release music. He's not really getting traction. And then his ego. This is his ego. His ego triggered, his ego reacted. And rather than listen, like, you know, let's get on camera and have a conversation. Why are you saying these things about me? We have to resort to violence, but then not only resort to violence, we have to film, you know, the aftermath of the violence as proof. Proof, there's a thin line between proof and evidence. And yeah, he literally self-snitched. Literally snitched on himself. And now he's landed and ended up in jail, prison. And I know he's thinking right now, was it worth it? If he does any amount of time, he allowed this person that spoke words, I didn't physically harm him, yeah, spoke words that could potentially harm his actual career. At the end of a long day, what are we doing this thing for? We're doing this thing to elevate, to grow, you know, to support, to feed kids, family, and all that other stuff. Now, at our age, when you get to a mature age, we have more to lose. And you know, I really don't care about reputation, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, I won't be led and driven by ego. There's times where we need to walk away from certain situations. Do you know what I mean? We must, because we're going to be in the same environment. We're not going to grow, we're not going to elevate. And if you're in a place, if you are the type of person that's going to react like this, then you need to change your environment. Because I promise you, in Saudi Arabia, you don't feel like this. You don't feel like this. And the consequences of violence is so high, you don't even want to do it, even if you did feel like it. Do you know what I mean? It's literally just not worth it. Image. The things we will do to maintain an image, we will do the unthinkable, knowing that it's stupid, but it's like, nah, I can't have people think like that of me. I don't give a shit what people think about me, and you shouldn't either, because you're trying to impress people or satisfy people's impression of you. They don't even know or care about you. You think they care about you? You think they know you? Do you know what I mean? Like, you're a hot topic now. Now you're a hot topic. You'll be forgot about soon. And was it worth it then? It's not worth it. You know what I mean? So we need to think before we do things, guys. This ego-driven, ego-led movements, we can't. And we're gonna film it as well. And you know, he ambushed talks, like he's come from a background where he had to do certain things to survive and thrive. He knows better. He knows better. When are we gonna grow, guys? When are we gonna elevate? You know, these are the constant things from our community and culture, man. Constant same things. We are not growing, we are not elevating. And then, you know, I get it. Elaine the Paint, she wants to uplift the black community. Right. I feel like we need to destroy to rebuild, and I don't know how, but the well is too poisoned, in my opinion. The well is too poisoned. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't look cool to do the rebuild. Do you understand? Like, the people that the way to rebuild, it doesn't look as cool, it doesn't look as appealing, it doesn't look as sexy. People want to look good. People care about the perception and how things look. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, it's going to be hard to change that mindset of looking good before actually doing good. Remember in White Men Can't Jump, that movie where Billy Hoyle, I think his name was, said to Wesley Snipes, you would rather look good first and be good second. I would rather be good first and look good second. Do you know what I mean? Like, and that is the problem with our culture. That is the problem with us. We would rather look good first, and that doesn't get us nowhere. So all of this change and stuff, it doesn't look as cool. It's not as appealing to the kids. Do you know what I mean? Like, to be a rapper is not as this. It doesn't look as cool as to be an activist. It doesn't look as cool. It doesn't. Do you know what I mean? Like role models look cool, Jules and stuff. Like that's not my perception of what cool looks. I'm just saying. Do you know what I mean? Like, they don't aspire to this change. They aspire to change. Anyway, I'll be leaving it there. I wish us luck. I wish us luck, guys. I really do. I wish us luck. But yeah, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Share this video with anyone you feel might like it. And yeah, I'm out. Subscribe.